It's Around the Henny, brought to you by the All-Exclusive Network. Why Mogul, Eddie Law, and special guest, Will, Simply Amazing, Clemmons, the money team. You already know. We're going to get you started off with a shot. Let's get it. Woo. Yes. Woo. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Around the Henny. How y'all feeling, man?
Hanging.
Good, man. Real
hanging.
Good deal, man. As I say, you know, we got special guests here today, co-hosting with us, Will, Simply Amazing Clemmons from the money team, man. You know, champ in the building, How you feeling, baby?
Man, I'm good for the most part, man. We're trying to keep things together, keep things pushing. This thing called life comes with many trials and tribulations.
Hey, man, but you done weathered through a lot of them, man. I know you come from humble beginnings, man, from Dayton, Ohio, Dayton View. Shout out to everybody. 937. Facts, man. Yeah. So, you know, to go from that, man, and really get your name on the map out of Ohio, and then now you out in Vegas, obviously doing big things. You got some fights coming up. I know you had some fights planned right before pandemic hit. Who are you going to be fighting?
So April 4th, I was supposed to be fighting another undefeated fighter out of Portland, Oregon, named Chris Johnson. He's like 7-0. I think he's one of Steve Forbes' fighters. Mm-hmm. Then I was supposed to fight in Dayton May 4th, but that fight is still in place. Both fights are still in place. Both contracts are still signed, but it's going to be September. The one in Dayton is going to be in September. I don't know the exact date, but I'm fighting a dude from New Orleans named Jermichael Wade. And then, but before September, I got a title fight coming in Atlanta at the end of August.
Okay.
So we're bringing that strap back. You hear me?
Oh yeah.
Ain't no mystery.
Liddy, okay. That's dope.
Simply Amazing, dude. This is me in the streets talking. I'm hearing, in the streets. Do you think that the decision with Victor Tooney, do you think that it was fair or adequate?
I'm sorry, repeat the question.
Do you think that the decision with Victor Tooney, do you think that was fair or adequate?
Nah, it's when every angle that I watch the fight at, man, I can only maybe possibly give him 2 rounds out of a 6-round fight. So yeah. I definitely did my thing, and I definitely pulled out the victory without a doubt. But you know, me coming in as the opponent and then me being a smaller fighter, I should have knocked him out. But me being a smaller fighter, it made it tougher, especially with him holding and headbutting and elbowing. But I take the draw and then go back to the drawing board, still undefeated, baby.
Yeah.
But it's a whole completely different mindset now, though.
Yeah.
Anybody else just lined up, it's a whole different mindset when that bell rings.
Yes, sir.
Facts.
I feel like we can't leave no fights in the judge's hands at all.
Yep.
Yeah, nah.
Facts. Nah, that's facts, bro. And we definitely got great faith in you, bro. Definitely excited to see your progression, man. You know, you really been grinding, so it definitely it's good to see you on your way up. I mean, man, bro, like, you know, sparring with, you know, the best fighter in the history, you know. Mayweather, you know, that was big, man. Like, I'm watching the HBO special, like, damn, okay, Will in there sparring with the champ.
That's what they call him, Simply Amazing. That's what they call him, Simply Amazing, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Floyd Mayweather Jr., man. TBE, man. You know, money team.
TBE.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Facts, man. Facts. So, yeah, man, definitely glad to have you on the show with this, man, on the Round and Henny.
Appreciate for having me.
All-Exclusive Network. We're going to go ahead and get into our first subject of the day. But before we do that, I got a trivia question for you, Eddie Law. You know the rules.
Yes, sir.
You know, if you get it right, you're good. If you get it wrong, you got to take a shot.
Okay.
And if you want multiple choice and you get it wrong, you got to take 2 shots.
Okay.
All right. The question is, what year was Chris Paul drafted?
I'm gonna go with 2002. Final answer.
Final answer.
Yeah, I'll take the shot because I think it's 2004, but it's 2002, one of the two.
The answer is 2005, bro.
Drink up.
Shout out to CP3, man. You know what I'm saying? He went to the Hornets.
Yep.
Facts. So, yeah, man, today, my subject, topic I want to bring up today is talking about who would you vote for to be the president of the United States? Who do you think the president should be and why? All right. Obviously, right now you got the election time coming up. Obviously, right now you only got two choices, kind of, with obviously Donald Trump and Joe Biden for the Democratic ticket. Also, Kanye West just recently announced he was running, so that's gonna be interesting possibility. You just never know. But me myself. I would like Bernie Sanders. I think Bernie Sanders would be, a great person to take to him and start running in the country, man. Bernie, says a lot of stuff that makes sense. And he's, always been on the front lines with us as African Americans as well, from throwback pictures of, him marching and, back in the day in the 70s, 80s.
Selma.
Yeah, so I definitely think Bernie would be, a solid move to be president. He's going to legalize marijuana, which can really help with economics, as far as economics of this country. And also, that will open the way to free a lot of people who are locked up for marijuana charges. It's just, a lot of stuff. America has the biggest prison system in the world, it's just a lot of things, Bernie. Healthcare, healthcare for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that would be my pick. So yeah, man, feel the burn one time. But obviously, I'm gonna have to roll with Joe Biden for this coming election. Because man, we gotta make sure we get the home front right. But yeah, man, out of what's available, we'll leave it at that. But what about you, Simply Amazing? What you thinking?
I really haven't put much thought into it, but I would say who I would like to see possibly, and it could be used as far as from experience and everything. Why not Michelle Obama? That's what, just me being able to answer the question just offhand. Why not Michelle Obama? Because of course, her husband, of course, had all the experience, 2 terms and everything, and of course she would just pretty much be the forefront, and he would be able to guide her without a doubt.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, the woman runs the household, if you will. You get what I'm saying? Facts. She makes sure everything is all the way squared away and all that other stuff. So I can definitely coincide with your pick. And I'm not going to cut you off if you're not finished with your soliloquy.
I was done.
Okay, so who would I like to see run for president? Because I'm not gonna get too political because of the job in which that I hold, but who I would like to see run. As far as me, I have 3 choices, and I'm gonna start them off with Denzel Washington. Denzel, because he's a leader, he's been a leading actor in films. He can galvanize the nation.
My son is gonna marry me. Nah, but go ahead.
Exactly. But, he can galvanize the nation and lead us to a place where I think is equal for the mass majority, just not for, the most, the mass majority, not the, what's the word that they use? The smaller.
He been sipping.
The smaller citizens and the people, like the minority. That's the word that I'm looking for. I'm so sorry.
It's the Henny.
It's the Henny.
Around the Henny, baby.
But my second choice, I would have to go with Erykah Badu, because she's so unique and she's down to earth. And when I met her vibe and the way that she leads the band, are the lead that her music.
Wasn't expecting that one. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't.
Yeah, that was unexpected, but it was a good one though.
It's unexpected. It's unexpected, but I definitely I did a lot of thought like, damn, she could lead this nation. Honestly, just because of her vibe, because of her spirit, because the way I felt, I'm like, damn, this woman is a leader.
Man, you gonna have a paparazzi following Andre 3000, man? Nah, man.
I mean,
they gonna go deep in that woman life, man. Don't do my man stacks like that.
But these are my people who I think should run for president or anything like that. And then my other one is kind of political, but it's not, because it's a man who led me into battle. It's a man who led me into war. It's a man who brought me back home to my family, Colonel Neihart, man. And he's a leader amongst men. Honestly, in the Army, we talk about him being one of the best GMs ever of all time. We got people leading teams that cannot put a team together the way that he does together. To go down to Afghanistan, come back after getting a 9-hour firefight with the Taliban. They coming in there unexpectedly, trying to take us out. We made it up out of there just because he knew that he put the team up. And put us together. And right now, to this day, I would run over a mountain for him. I would move a goddamn brick wall for him.
What's his name?
Because Colonel Terry Neihart, man, he's a GOAT. He's a GOAT.
That's why I love America, man. I love America.
I have nothing but the utmost respect for him. But honestly, I told him a couple of weeks ago, like, sir, why don't you run for president? He said, I know who my protecting team will be. And I say, I will. I'll be right there.
You gotta have that bag, and you gotta have that political power to run for the president. But it is what it is, man. I definitely think that the president, we need to figure that out, but we need to get the House and the Senate together, man, because those are ultimately the people making the decisions, signing the,
right?
For paper. So I think that now people are starting to wake up, obviously, in today's day and age of what's going on in the political climate and the whole climate of just the earth right now with all the turmoil. People starting to wake up and realize you got to really get with the people who making these decisions, bro. Like Mitch McConnell, he got to go, bro. Dude, he just vetoes everything that is ever prosperous. Like, that's crazy. People like him. Comment. Absolutely. Well, I can. Fuck Mitch McConnell. As a staff, not for real though. But
I'm trying to hold my laugh. Like, stop.
Nah, man, but for real, bro, because at the end of the day, I feel like it's time for Americans and the quality of life in the U.S. to become better for all people. And the only way for that to happen is if you make the rules adequate to being fair for everybody and for everybody to be uplifted. You got to think about these companies are, they're scared of people quitting, but if you actually take care of your workforce and care about their longevity, and not pay them pennies, they probably will just work a little harder and be cool. You know what I mean? Let's not act like Americans are super hard to appease or please. You know what I mean? We are a spoiled nation, but at the same time, it's not, you know what I mean? Like,
I wouldn't go as far as saying a spoiled nation. I would say that we're a nation that has a lot of luxuries, and we are entitled to some luxuries, if you will. Like, you need the necessities, but the luxuries in which we have, like the artists, the sports, the NBA teams, the boxing, the Simply Amazing, who's about to bring this goddamn title back home.
Hey,
but like a lot of nations don't have that because I can go over there and beat up on somebody. You know what I mean? But I'm not a gifted fighter, if you will. So we have those luxuries. I think that they come with it because we put in that hard work. But as far as equality, I think that that's something that we really need to hinge upon. And I think the next president needs to change some laws and make sure that they're stern on this stuff in order to make sure that we are one nation under all, indivisible. That's what the pledge says.
Yeah, but we shouldn't even be saying and obviously, we all grew up saying the pledge in school. We should not even be saying the pledge anymore, bro. And that's tough. But like knowing the background of it, bro, like we should have never been reciting that, bro. Like that's crazy. That's real crazy. I know you can't really, that's such a subject. We appreciate the service in this military, man. You know what I'm saying? But America's waking up, though, man. It is what it is. Like, I love my country. I have many service member families. You know what I'm saying? Like, But even I knew that what Cap was kneeling for wasn't to disrespect the flag. You feel me?
Yeah.
Saying so, but yeah, man, shout out to all the people who, everybody said run for president. I definitely like Michelle Obama, simply amazing. That would be fire, and she very well could be the first female president, because it's definitely gonna happen. I think a female will be vice president first. We're gonna see who y'all like for the VP pick for Biden.
I don't care, as long as whoever gets in the office, as long as they are taking care of the country as if it's their baby, as if, like, I like Greek mythology, like Caesar loved every strain of grass in Greece, every blade, every piece of sand on the beaches. They Caesar loved that. And, reading that, he really loved that. As long as our leader loves the country like that, come on now, how can we go wrong?
Easy word. Well, that's what's up, man. We definitely gonna, see how this election season works out, man. Shout out my boy Bernie Sanders, man. It's all love. We appreciate you nonetheless, baby. Free the weed. Yeah, man. Eddie Law. We'll get to your subject. It's on you, baby.
Okay. Since I'm gonna start off with the Henny fact. A quick Henny fact, real quick.
Henny fact.
Kim Jong-il, the leader of the Democratic people in the Republic of Korea, this man once was reported to spend $700,000 a year on Hennessy.
Oh, him.
Damn. Like, damn. Like 700,000. I'm like, man, but that's my man though. He my man. Shit, I go drink with him real quick. Well, no heads or tails this week. So, Young YI, who was the first black quarterback drafted in the first round in the NFL AFL draft?
Oh shit.
Go ahead and pour the shot glass out, man.
Yeah, bro.
You already can't open your eyes. Just go ahead and just pour the shot glass.
Bro, hold on. Let me get the question again. Answer
Let you open your eyes first.
Exactly. Who was the first black quarterback drafted in the first round of the NFL AFL draft?
Damn.
And I got a addendum. We can add it on. And who was he drafted by? You can answer who was he drafted by or who was it? Which one you want?
I don't know either one. Man, give me multiple choice, man.
Okay. We can go with Randall Cunningham, Michael Vick, Jacoby Brissett, or Eldrick Dickey.
Say the names again.
Eldrick Dickey, Jacoby Brissett, Michael Vick, Randall Cunningham.
Eldrick Dickey.
Yes, sir.
Yes! Drink up, nigga! Let's go! And I'm gonna take a shot with you. Anyway.
for another shot for me, do you know who he's drafted by?
Nah, I'm gonna just stay on that W.
Okay, he was drafted by the Oakland Raiders. That was your team. That's why.
Oh man, good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, shout out to my Oakland boys, man.
And I was gonna save it for another week, but that
was good money right there.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna jump right into it. Do you guys think, and I'm gonna go with Simply Amazing first. Do you think that teachers should be armed in the classroom?
Yeah, especially considering that there's been a lot of mass shootings. But of course, I'm definitely certain that they would be well prepared and well trained. So yes, I think they should be armed, especially undergoing other procedures to determine the mental stability. Yeah. Because some of them might be the ones that you never know what the next person is dealing with. Some of those might be the ones that start off the mass shooting. But of course, with proper procedure, I definitely think they should be armed because, of course, another armed teacher could be able to handle it.
Exactly, because I believe that. Excuse me. I believe that the teachers, should be armed with the paid training and semi-quarterly training for the arms and, you know, their qualifications, as well as keeping
a regular evaluation also.
Yeah, and keeping the weapon out of reach of the students, and they the only ones who had access to it, because the risk of any student having a bad day or because their mom changed the Wi-Fi password and them getting a hold of that weapon and having, you know, just a shootout in the classroom, it would be very high if those procedures aren't taking place, because you know, people have bad days. I went to my job and I just been like, man, I'm ready to punch on somebody, like for real.
And all it takes is that one person.
Exactly.
All it takes is one person.
Yeah. Well, you know, granted, I have never, but I do think.
This is the thing. There's no doubt that there are, you know, it has definitely gotten crazy as far as mass shootings. By statistic, by the end of 2019, there were 417 mass shootings in the U.S. 31 of those shootings were mass murder. So obviously there is an issue. But as far as teachers arming themselves at school, I don't think that they should do that. And I say that because I feel like that's adding more bullets to the equation. That leaves a more of a chance of an innocent bystander getting hit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, and then, you know, like you say, you have teachers who have a bad day, and these students can get very disrespectful. That's why as an educator, you have to have certain, like, you know, psychological traits to be able to actually do your job correctly, because, you know, teacher might be like, you know what? I mean, you've seen videos on Facebook, YouTube of teachers losing it and going crazy on the kids.
Swinging.
Yeah, you know. My thing is now, I would say this. Maybe if they came with a less lethal option, like, hey, you know, you get rubber bullet guns, you know what I'm saying? Or something that can, you know, if a school shooter starts going crazy, you can pull that motherfucker out the damn broom closet and light his ass up with some non-lethal, you know what I'm saying?
Did you not hear what me and Simply Mason said? We said with the adequate training, with the psychological evaluations that we can have for these teachers to have bullets to surround, you know, the classroom. Like, bro, if somebody came in my daughter's classroom or something like that, and the teacher did not have the proper protection for that classroom, I'm gonna feel shitty that my teacher, meaning the teacher of my child, did not have the fucking proper protection for them, because I do. That's egregious for you to think that. That's egregious.
Man,
come on, put yourself in a situation, and your teacher's classroom is being ambushed right now by a weirdo who mom just changed the password, and then now you sitting here to like, oh man, I wish this teacher had proper. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
That's one side of it. I do feel where you're coming from with that, but
like, you got to think to the furthest extent, though.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Like, come on.
I feel like anybody that's willing to go that far, a rubber bullet is not going to stop them.
No.
Ouch, and they still spraying though. Nah, they got to go right now.
Nah, I mean,
because that's what they want to do.
No, I do agree that they must be taken down, but I just feel like it
with rubber bullets.
Well, I'm just saying. Well, first of all, my statement was that there should be no gun.
Did they have rubber bullets down at the Oregon district? No. Come on, man.
Well, listen what I'm saying to you.
And then at the same time, when it comes to people's mentality or the things that people go through, a lot of people won't go down. Those rubber bullets might not affect some people.
Y'all stuck on the rubber bullets. Basically, I use that as to say, like, if you had anything. I'm saying
you want a non-lethal repercussion.
My thing is,
and they using lethal.
No, listen. All you have to do is have proper security at the school. When I went to school, granted, you know, people still got stuff in, but at least there was metal detectors. Like these schools where these shootings are happening, these suburban schools, they're not properly secure in the school. Well, everybody who comes through that door, they should have to get buzzed in. Also, everything should get checked. Every student that walks through there, you almost got to be like an airport. At the airport, they running your shit through that damn thing, taking off your shoes, all type of, like, if that's what you have to do, then that's what it's going to take to limit.
Have that type of money? Do we have that type of money at the public school system?
Listen though, check this out though. Most schools now have got it to where at least you can't walk into the building without getting buzzed in during the day.
Yeah, and that's that's how my daughter's school is. But once you get buzzed in, it don't matter what the fuck. Like you can pow, like what's good? Like come on,
right? Well, no, but listen, what I'm saying, most of shootings are happening from when the student is already at school. So my thing is, you nip that in the bud by making sure everything is checked correctly coming into the school, just like as if it was the airport. I mean, like, obviously not going to be that big of an operation because it's not as big as an airport, but still take some of those same tactics, and I guarantee you will see a solid decrease. But moreover than that, as long as you have mentally ill people, there are going to be mass shootings, bro.
Okay. So
mental illness is the real issue here.
That mental illness is what they give them white people who shoot up them damn schools. Because a black person shoot up a school. Come on now.
Absolutely. No. I agree with that.
I was gonna take
do
it to
that.
the furthest extent for real. Like, speaking on, Wi-Fi passwords and all of that, them people be fucked up.
Yeah.
Our people be fucked up, but them motherfuckers, we be fucked up to where we might go punch somebody in the mouth or something, or take somebody money. They be fucked up to where they'll kill their whole family, the family dog, the goldfish, and then kill themselves.
You feel me? And I'm not trying to make this a race debate or anything like that. But when you say that, like, bro, you talk about you got to be secure like the airport. You talking about people who's on a public salary for school who get signed in by the commissioner.
That's where the budget.
All this other stuff.
That's where the pork barrel has.
And that's where voting and stuff comes in too.
Yeah, facts.
At the end of the day, human error on both sides. If that teacher nut up in a time of, you know what I mean? Like if we nutted up in Afghanistan, I wouldn't be here right now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
The human error has to be in place. That's why they have to have that training. They have to have that training. They got to train like it's real.
Right. But check this out. If that's something that could be visited, but I just don't think right now. I don't trust the people that have to train these people yet. Look at the police. The police supposed to be trained, and they kill your ass.
They come train with us. They can come train with the United States military. We get them together. It's a base in every fucking state.
People having guns that don't know how to de-escalate situations and, think about, think about it from that standpoint. But that's definitely an interesting topic. We definitely gotta close out, guys.
I just want to say this before I close out. De-escalating the situation is simply amazing. I'm so sorry. But de-escalating a situation that's already at the top when you already coming in killing people, that is a moot point. Like, that is egregious for you to say that. It's already at the top. You're not going to de-escalate that. You got to take them out.
No, I'm not talking about trying to de-escalate them when they get there, goofy dude. I'm saying as far as I forgot my point here a second ago, bro, because you just brought it back up. But I wasn't talking about de-escalating them when they get there, bro.
You talking about de-escalating before they come into the school?
I'm trying to think.
By that time, it's too far.
I'm trying to think what context we was talking in, bro. Like,
you were speaking in a context in which you can't even understand right now because you don't even have a point.
Yes, I do have a point. Funny looking dude, but I'm a little.
I can't. No. I'm very passionate about that, man. But I'm gonna end it right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So I don't think that educators should have. First of all, a lot of them are probably already carrying firearms anyway. So let's start there anyway. But I'm saying, like, I think that adds another extra element into it. Kids, high school kids do crazy stuff. What happens if a kid accidentally finds it in his bag, because he's rushing today and, the kid takes the gun out and shoot. Like, it's just too much stuff that could possibly happen. I would rather keep as less guns in the building as possible and call it. But go ahead, while our kids are in there enjoying the day.
But if they have the airport security, then they good to go. Like,
if the school has adequate security, nobody should be able to get in with any guns anyway. And then you should have security on site that does have firearms. I do agree with security having firearms, but teachers, no. All right, go ahead. Let's wrap it up.
That's the Martin Luther King in you, and I'm the Malcolm X. Like, come on now, you hit me in the mouth, I'm gonna see to it that you can't hit nobody else. But simply amazing. Before we get you up out of here, man. If your next fight against Jesus Almonte what do you think the results are going to be? I know what you're going to do, and I know what you can do, but what do you think the results is going to be?
At the end of the day, I'm bringing that strap back. That's all that matters.
That's what I like.
The name's simply amazing for a reason.
Yes, Lord.
Hey.
And that's what I like. That's what I like. Short and sweet. Okay, I'm going to get into some workout questions real quick. Do you like push-ups or sit-ups?
Well, I would do both. That's what I implement. I implement both. But
you got to pick one.
Mainly the main thing, if I got to pick one, I would say push-ups.
Okay.
Because, of course, the way, depending on how you do the push-ups, it can strengthen your core also.
Okay, and I'm going to get into that a little bit later. Cardio or upper body workouts?
Cardio.
Yes, Lord. All right, and I got to get in my begging session. Can you send me a core workout? Because I love my core, and that's the strength of your body, because I like to always improve.
Nice.
I got a lot of them, but if you could send me one, I will be greatly appreciative, because I don't have a boxer one. I have an Army one. I got a football one, but it's like, okay, this thing I can always grind and get better, and that's my begging session right there. Like,
okay, I got you.
Send me a core one. I appreciate that.
Hey, well, man, hey, Simply Amazing Clemmons, we definitely appreciate you coming on, co-hosting with us today, chopping it up with us, man.
Thank you.
Definitely look forward to seeing you leveling up out here, man. You know, it's the money team all day. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Simply Amazing Clemmons. Drop your Instagram, Facebook, or whatever for your
I'm gonna try to be in that fight in September as well.
I appreciate the support. You
can
catch me on Instagram, Simply Amazing without the G, AMAZIN _ Will Clemmons, and on Facebook, Will Knockout Clemmons.
Already, man. Well, Will, thank you.
Talking about the champ.
Thank you again for coming on Around the Henny, brought to you by the all-exclusive network. Is YI Mogul, Eddie Law, Will Simply Amazing Clemmons. Around the
champ.
Henny network. And we out.
Yes, Lord.